Ah, welcome viewers on Harry Potter and the Chamber of Secrets. Giveaway advance. Uh, go to options. Spell, action, and item. Alright. Yeah, I like doing that way. Right? But I accidentally swapped them. Trying to go back. Let's start a new game. Harry Potter lived at number 4 Privet Drive with his horrible uncle and aunt and their hateful son Dudley. Harry was often locked in his room, and even though he was a wizard, he couldn't escape because he wasn't allowed to use magic when he was away from school. One evening, a house elf named Dobby appeared. Dobby wanted Harry not to return to school. Harry Potter must not go back to Hogwarts. There's a plot to make most terrible things happen. If Harry Potter goes back to Hogwarts, he will be in mortal danger. Dobby disappeared, and shortly after, Harry's best friend Ron Weasley and his brothers Fred and George arrived in a flying Fort Anglia to rescue Harry from his prison. Harry collected his things, came out through the bedroom window and into the back seat of the car. Fred revved up the engine, and they flew off into the night sky. Confused by what Dobby had said, the four boys wondered why Harry should not return to Hogwarts. Maybe it's just another one of Draco Malfoy's jokes, suggested Ron. Who else hates you as much as Malfoy? I'd rather face Malfoy than stay with the Dursleys, said Harry. Don't worry, Harry, said Ron, you can stay with us. Playing all night, Fred guided the car down through the clouds and they landed with a bump. Harry looked out for the first time at Ron's house. The burrow. It looked as if it had been once a large stone pigsty, but extra rooms had been added here and there until it was several stories high. So crooked it looked as though it was held up by magic. A few days later, after a huge breakfast, everyone was preparing to go to Diagon Alley. Hermione had written a letter suggesting they all meet and buy their school books together and get ready for the new school year. Ginny, Ron's sister, was going to be starting her first year at Hogwarts and was coming along too. Miss Weasley grabbed a flower pot from the fireplace and handed it to Harry. What's this? Said Harry. Spook powder, replied Miss Weasley, and we're going to use it to travel to Diagon Alley. Just sprinkle some to the fireplace and step into the flames. And Harry, remember to speak clearly. You don't want to get lost. Harry stood in front of the fireplace and threw a pinch of Floo powder onto the fire. A roar of emerald green flames engulfed the fireplace and Harry stepped inside. Harry spluttered diagonally and was immediately engulfed in a swirl of green flames. Harry fell forward onto a cold stone floor. Dizzy and bruised, he got gingerly to his feet. He landed in some kind of strange wizard shop. Unsure where he was, he swiftly made his way to the door, but saw two people through the glass. One of them was the last person he wanted to meet when he was lost. Draco Malfoy. Harry quickly hid inside a large black cabinet and peeked out through the slats in the door. Seconds later, a bell clanged and in stepped Draco along with what looked like his father. An old shopkeeper appeared and Mr. Malfoy arranged to sell some rather suspicious sounding items. See you tomorrow then, Mr. Borgin, said Mr. Malfoy. Malfoy left his shop and Mr. Borgin disappeared into a back room. As soon as all was clear, Harry quietly slipped out of the cabinet and left the shop. Once outside, Harry found himself in a dingy alley that seemed to be full of shops devoted to the dark arts. This definitely was not Diagon Alley. Harry was lost. Then from out of the shadows, an old hag emerged holding a tray of what looked horribly like human fingernails. Not lost, are you, my dear? She croaked. The hag drew closer and closer, and then Harry heard the sound of a familiar and welcome voice. Harry, what do you think you're doing in Knockturn Alley? Haggard, I was lost. Floo powder. Knockturn Alley's a dodgy place, Harry. Don't want no to see you down there. This way, come on over here, Harry. Alright, Harry, you gotta get some money from your vault before you can buy the stuff you need for your second year at Hogwarts. Come inside Gringotts and talk to Griphook. He'll take you to the vaults. I'll wait here until you get back. By the way, Harry, you can speak to whoever you like, but just going up to him and talking. Press the action button while standing next to someone to speak to them. Now that intro is pretty long. Anyway, I'm gonna go in Gringotts, just talk to this guy. Gonna make a withdrawal from Vault 704, please. My name is, I know who you are, boy. There's work being done on the track. That leads to Vault 704, so I can't take you there directly. You'll have to go part of the way on foot. But be careful, it's quite dangerous down there. Something called Goblin workers can help you if you get into any trouble. Our first low level. Not a little stamina or whatever at the top. You only get hit 5 times. I wonder if I can climb up that ledge. Might be something for me up there. Look for small ledges to climb. Use the control pad, push Harry against the ledge to climb up. Ah, a little chest. I wonder what's inside. Press H button, open chest. Get a little coin. A nut. Wonder how much more money I'll find. Ah! Wonder what happens if I pull that lever. Press H button to operate wall and floor levers. Firecrafts have a very hard shell. You will have to fully charge up your Flipendo spell if you want to get rid of them. Yeah, like I said, we get 5, whatever, but then when we run out, you just spawn up at the last checkpoint type place. Oh. There we go. Look at that bar on the right side, whatever. Pretty much like whenever that's filled up, we can do some stuff. Try a place like that to get these nuts. I'm gonna keep an eye open for chests and stuff. Food, that should help keep me stamina up. Yeah, the food only restores like 1 stamina that I know of. The gym cart looks heavy. I wonder if I can move it onto that switch. Stay next to the gym cart and hold the action button to grab it. Use the directions of the control pad to move the cart along the tracks. There we get that chest. Yeah, of course we get these or whatever to buy stuff in the future. So. Membrol? How's that looks like a Membrol? What's it doing here? Alter the Membrol to activate the start point. Lose all your stamina, you will be returned to this point. Yeah, it's a checkpoint. No, it says restart point, but it's gonna appear for the chest. Custard cake. That food item as well that makes her stamina go back up. About 1. Perhaps there's something inside barrels worth having. Maybe if I pick one up and throw it, I'll find out what's something inside. Yes, whatever. Various objects such as barrels can be picked up and thrown. Stand next to the object and hold down the action button to pick it up. Okay, you want to watch out for that because it explodes. Ow, don't know how I got hit by that. Anyway. The lever. Alright, so this is a goblin. Except for unstable platforms that give way under your weight. Yeah, it's these little platforms right here. Looks. Go for that silver thing. I forgot what they're called. Do that. Ow. Smacked right in my head. Alright, there we go. You wait for this thing. Sure not to fall off the thing. Oh, watch out for those. Yeah, so I can only go so far. But brace up. Ah, now we're here. Ow. Oh, dead. Ah, spell it for Incendio. It's behind this door, but so is the vaults. Guardian, if you want to unlock the door, you'll need 5 gemstones to create a special key, but I cannot help you find them. Go ahead and drop down over here. Ah, great, that's the first gemstone collected. Only 4 more to go now. Yeah, so in our pause menu. No, just shoot him full blast. If I aim at him. It's almost a straightforward shot of where with these. There we go. Oh, one. Yeah, definitely be careful with that. Them guys right at the door. I break that. Alright. Of course, we're gonna have to be a little slow with those. Check over here, see if there's any chests or anything. Yeah, I just pushed the cart off. Do that. That is Vault 713. Alright, now we can go on our way. Gotta go up one more, right? There we go. I'll say it ain't too bad. It's a little slow. Just gotta be a little careful with these fire things just shooting out. Most times if you rush it, you can get it there. You already start pointing there. Ah, looks like you found your vault, Mr. Potter. Though you won't be getting in there without the Incendio spell. You're having trouble finding all 5 gemstones, some of them may be hidden with other smaller gems. When you get the Incendio spell, usually clear away with this cobweb. Alright, this is his vault, so that's the end of the area. So what I want to do is explore this area a little bit. Alright. Now there's, yeah, one more. Then shoot the turtle. I think I should be able to move that boulder underneath the crusher block over there. To move a boulder, stand beside it and hold the action button, and use the control pad to move it around. So it's actually down, so gotta raise it up. Put it right under there, and then we bring it back down. Try last one. Alright, there we go. So you found all the gemstones, eh? Well, Incendio's spellbook is in there for you to read and learn. Don't think you can swap in and out too easily, though. What we want to do is just hit this thing with a few full blast shots. That's the time we gotta actually hit them with the full blast shots. Like you see the shadow where it's going. It's want to move. Rolls like that, the ceiling stuff comes down. Oh, there we go. Close on that one. That's what. Incendio, this spell can be used to burn away certain barriers. Not as dangerous as real fire, but a magical flame that can remove the cobwebs or light wizard kindles. Alright, so I get out of there. I'll keep going. Go ahead and just drop that down. Over here somewhere. Unless I went the wrong way somewhere. Yeah, I went the wrong way somewhere. Go ahead and probably go around. Ow, I did. That's fine or whatever, because I show up right at the thing, so I can go back. Ow. There we go. Yeah, usually the spider webs, if we do full blast, it'll take care of it. I think I'll just take a galleon. That should be enough money to buy all my supplies. Now I just need to find the minecart and make my way back to Diagon Alley. Yeah, I guess it's 1,000, whatever. Yeah, I get a pause menu, see how much we got. Won't be getting too much of that stuff. But, now just get on the cart, we can get out of here. Alright then, Harry, you need to get a second year potions kit from Multipurpose Apothecary. You could have a wander around Diagon Alley if you like. Check out some other shops like the Magical Menagari and Gamble and Japes. When you're ready, come and meet me at the bottom of Diagon Alley, and I'll take you to into the Leaky Cauldron. Check your notebook and your inventory whenever you want to see what tasks you need to complete. Yeah, if you go to the pause menu, you can go over and go to tasks. Tells us what we need. Gotta get all the supplies. Hello, Jenny. Where'd you come from, Harry? That's an alley. I need to buy a potions kit from Multipurpose. I have to use my brother Percy's old set. Can't afford a new one. Some of the bottles are cracked, but it should do. Don't worry, Jenny. I've got some money. I'll get you a set. Can't possibly let you do that. I'll be alright with Percy. I'll be alright with Percy's. No, really, I insist. You can pay me back later. When I go in here, there's some other plates and everything like that, but they're just closed. Window Wells Stamina Potion? Yeah, we can find places of these cauldrons and stuff like that. Not the places. It's like a health potion type thing. Excuse me, I'd like to buy a couple of potions like kits, please. One for Ginny Weasley and one for myself. That's one first and one second year potions kit. You want, Harry? They're 5 sickles each. Thanks very much. Welcome to fill the vials in your potions kit with Winglewell stamina potion. The Winglewell's in the large cauldron over there. Just go to it with your vial equipped. There we go, we're just click that. So go on vial filled. Should come in handy if my stamina increases. So you just take it and get some more. Alright. Easy to set. Very kind of you, Harry. Have this in return as rare famous witches and wizards card to start your collection. There are 5 sets of wizard cards to collect, with each set containing 5 cards. The sets are beasts, potions, locations, Quidditch, and charms. Good luck finding them all. I'll meet you later at Flourish and Blots. Gilderoy Lockhart's going to be there, signing copies of his autobiography. See the back. This is famous for studies of life and habits of trolls, clubbed to death while sketching. Oh, there's a troll hit him in the head. Anyway, yeah, all the places are literally straight down the path right here. Let's get that right here. It's closed. So all the places we need to visit are open. Oh, what's the matter, Neville? It's Potato Trevor. He jumped out of my pocket in the magical Menagiri and made a real mess. The shot wizard threw me out, but Trevor's still inside. Can you get him back for me? Oh, well, I'll have to sneak in and hope I don't get caught by the shot wizard myself. Thanks, Harry. You'll find Trevor in the storeroom at the back of the shop. You'll need to cast Flipendo on him because he hops about all over his place. Oh, and do watch out for the shot wizard. He'll throw you out on your heels if he sees you. Yeah, it's just in the first room. So, there's an outpost. I wonder if that message is for me. If you're an outpost message, stand beside it and press the action button to collect the message dropped by the owl. Message received can be viewed at any time by referring to the owl scroll section of your notebook, found in the inventory. Alright. Menagiri message. Hi Harry, you'd better be careful in the shop. Don't let the miserable old shop wizard catch you or he'll throw you out. Let's run. Right. Yeah, sneaking. The shopkeeper will be around here, better keep quiet. Snake assure that the action button is held down at all times. Alright, I'm gonna go here so I can see my spell. I'm gonna do a full blast once I break this pod right here. There we go. I was supposed to press that switch on the wall. Reach up to it. To activate certain switches on walls, cast a Flipendo spell, but make sure you have the right spell equipped by checking in your inventory. Ow! Little turtle thing hit me. Yeah, the guy mainly walks around those shells, like in between them and stuff. Move that block and that switch, and then we can go through here and take out these slugs. Or snails or whatever. I remember they use a full blast one. It's not gonna really work. Well, at least. Ah, it doesn't look like I'll be able to push that barrel, but I must be able to get it out into that switch somehow. Throw a barrel on the ground, cast Flipendo on it. Get a little closer. There we go. Yeah, some of those green bases will have beans in them. Jelly beans. This jelly beans in this game we just collect, just for collecting. No, it's Trevor. Down in his pots. Look. Notice that. pumpkin pasty. Hit the frog. There we go. Now we can get out of here. Pretty sure there's nothing else. Yeah. There's nothing else in there. And shortcut right here. Oh, there he is. Ah. You only see this if he's like right there. Ah, time to head back to Neville. Did you manage to spawn Trevor, Harry? Yes, I did, but it wasn't easy. Here you go. Thanks, Harry. I'll keep it safe in my pocket. Whoops. Now I lost my chocolate frog. You can catch it, you can keep it, Harry. Catch it in the same way you caught Trevor, by using your Flipendo spell. I get the chocolate frog over here. What? Hi, Harry. Chocolate frogs are more than just tasty snacks. For every 5 you collect, you'll be awarded an extra zap to your stamina bar. Check your inventory to see how many you've collected so far. It's Ron. So yeah, we go there, and that's what the little frogs underneath the stamina bar is. And it's up to 5, so that means I think we can collect 25. Or 25, well 25 to collect. Anyway, Mom was in such a state when we couldn't find you. She's always losing us, and she thought she'd lost you too. This is Gimmel and Japes. The listening joke shop. They sell really fantastic stuff like dome bombs, stink pellets, and non-explodable luminous balloons. Alright. A lot of Gimmel and Japes. Feel free to buy some of our excellent wizard jokes. Yeah, we're just gonna buy all of them. Right? Ah, come on, Harry. Lockhart's inside right now. I'm really looking forward to seeing him. That great Scott, isn't that? No, it's surely not. By the way, this is for the Daily Prophet. Come on, Harry. Together, you and I'll make the front page. Hello, I'm the famous duo. It's my pleasure to announce that this term, I, Gilderoy Lockhart, will be taking up the post of Defense Against Dark-Arts teacher at Hogwarts School of Witchcraft and Wizardry. Yes, Harry Potter can't even go into a bookshop without making the front page. Leave me alone, Draco. He didn't ask for any of that. Looks like Potter's got himself a girlfriend. I suppose your parents will go hungry for a month to pay for all the books you'll need at Hogwarts. Here, girl, take this one. It's the least I can do to help out the poor and needy. Right then, I look forward to seeing you all at Hogwarts. You all better get a move on, as the school year starts soon. Now we're good. We're gonna go get out of here with Hagrid. Great, that's everything then, is it? Good. Now let's get moving. We don't want you to miss your train now, do we? Nope. See this button out here? As I thought, we could see the button. Oh. Gotta press it with the action button. Let's get this thing down here. Slowly off that. Alright, now we can go to the Leaky Cauldron. Yourself at home, Harry. Have a look around. The Leaky Cauldron is full of surprises. Harry, we missed the train. The Hogwarts Express left 5 minutes ago. Everyone else has left. Oh no, what are we going to do? I know Dad didn't take the Fort Anglia to work this morning. If we get back to the burrow, we can fly the car to Hogwarts if only we had some flute powder to use in the fireplace over there. Go and talk to Tom the barman and see if he's got any. I'm a Sparta, glad to see you again. Hello Tom, do you have any flute powder about the place? I'm not sure, you could try having a look in the cellar, just go through the door near the fireplace. Yeah, it's Ron. Go back to him once we have the flute powder. Just gotta watch out for them barrel come crashing down. So this barrel's get a little nut or something. The chest has our flute powder in it. Still want to check the rest of these barrels though. I think you can shake the top ones though. Let's get out of here. Gotta go on this side. But you save your progress by using any bullet like this you find. Simply walk up to it and press the action button. Yeah, I don't want to save right now. Okay, that was weird. Ah, great, that's the flute powder. Better get this back to Prawn at the fireplace. Great, let's fix some in the fire, Harry. The burrow. Okay, the burrow. Harry and Ron made a dash from Mr. Weasley's car and quickly revved it up. The noises home swiftly behind the Fort Anglia as to Hogwarts at top speed. Shortly after takeoff, the boys spot the Hogwarts Express below and follow it to the school. But their journey isn't as smooth as could be hoped for. All the trees we could have hit. Come on, we better get back to the school. Back up to the school. I think the feast's already started. Hey Harry, come and look. It's the sorting. Hang on, there's an empty chair at the staff table. Where's Snape? Maybe he's ill. Maybe he's left because he's messed out on the Defense Against Dark Arts job again. Or he might have been fired. Or maybe he's waiting to hear why you two are late. Follow me. In. So the train isn't good enough for the famous Harry Potter and his faithful sidekick Weasley. Want to arrive with a bang, did we, boys? No, sorry. Silence. What are you doing with the car? You are seeing, you know. The Daily Prophet latest headline reads, Flying Fort Anglia mystifies non-magical folk. Fortunately, the decision to expel you does not rest with me. I shall, however, inform the people who do have that power. Now you two get up to the 7th floor and a Gryffindor dormitory immediately. Alright. Let's get control again, we can get back up. Yeah, first floor. Hello, Nick. Why, hello there, young Potter. How are you, my boy? Okay, thanks, but you took a big trouble, Nick. Do you think that getting 45 times in the neck would qualify you to join the Headless Hunt? Most people would think that's good and beheaded, but it's not good enough for Sir properly decapitated Podmore. Anyway, you better get out of here. Harry, Pease is on the prowl for students to pester. Thanks, Nick. So locked doors? Yeah, we're gonna get red jelly beans everywhere in school. There's 100 of them. Not sure exactly what it lost or anything. Put your room. Library. Well, if it isn't little Harry Potter. Hello, Peeves. Potty Potter. Not going up to your dormitory, are you? You gotta be careful on these stairs, lots of hazards around. You know what I mean, like me. Can be throwing bases down. We just gotta dodge left or right. Wow. Man, they kept you on your toes, didn't it, Potter? Anyway, I'm off. Yeah, let's go ahead and run up the last one like that. Ah, it's Dumbledore's office. No, it's being all shiny. Maybe a straight shot from here. What? Green guys are fine. Hospital wing. The orange guys right here, whatever, they'll swing at you, so you gotta take them out. There we go. Gonna get a little blast. I have no clue what the slime stuff is. Yeah, you gotta unlock that door. Well, more or whatever. I finally get to floor 7. Alright, hello Hermione. How was your summer? Hope it was better than mine. Studying nearly every day, although I have to admit, when I heard Gilderoy Lockhart was coming to teach Defense Against Dark Arts, I found it difficult to concentrate. Anyway, I got the password for Gryffindor's dormitory. Not something you want to forget, especially as we're all the way up on the 7th floor. It's Wattle Bird, and works on the right hand portrait here. Portrait on the left will take you down to the portrait room near to the entrance hall. Use this and you won't have to use the great staircase every time you want to come back to the 7th floor. The password for this one is Garglefoot. There are passwords for some of the other floors, but I'm afraid I don't know them. Portraits aren't always available though. Sometimes you have to use the stairs anyway. What? Yeah, we'll get the password for those later. That's Fred George. Locked door. In due time. Go ahead and close some of the things in here. Ow. What? Hi, Harry. Some suits of armor around Hogwarts are very friendly. You can get rid of the silver ones by giving them a fully charged blast with Flipendo. Gold ones are a bit tougher, though. You're better off just avoiding them. Hermione. This one door. And then the door we can enter. That way. So this we want to go to get our fire spell. There we go. Yeah, give our first cards. This is a nice Joe Wildsmith, the witch who invented Floo powder. Okay. Now we should be good here. Now go back to the dorm. Common room. So I don't think it works on spaces, so... Well, sometimes you'd be changing back and forth between certain spells. So here's the only thing up here. Let's just go ahead and talk to Ron. We can explore the rest of the area down there later. Hey Harry, have you been to my brother's little shop yet? You can buy all sorts of things there. Get to it. Go to the reading room, next door to the Gryffindor common room, and you'll find their office. But watch out for Percy, he's on duty in the reading room tonight, and if he spots you, he'll throw you out. I'll see you back here in a bit then. Open that up. Got a jelly bean. Yeah, we got a little bottle right there. You can go ahead and send that. And collect some more. Yeah, you always remember when those cauldrons are. So take Ron's advice, go out. Six part ain't gonna be too difficult. Let's go ahead and save. This is why there wasn't too much of anything else down here, so that was good. Anyway, just want to get out. Yeah, something on this door right here. Go ahead, George. Percy's gonna be just walking right there. So I'm gonna go this way. I had to wait behind him. Yep, there's another ball right there. So the owl has. Avoiding Percy. Hi Harry, we're fed up of our customers getting caught by Percy in the reading room. So they set up a special shortcut for you to use. In the entrance to the reading room, there's a portrait of a bowl of fruit. Simply tickle this by examining it, and the quick route through it will be revealed. Ben George. Right? Hi Harry, nice to see you again. Take a look around, you're bound to find something of interest. I can get you all kinds of goodies, like gun bombs and so on. Just come back and talk to me anytime and select what you want to buy. By the way, Harry, have you heard about the Bean Challenge areas? There are 4 of these, and their entrances can be found outside this room. Right? Yeah, we want to go ahead and do the Bean Challenges. The first 3 aren't that bad, it's the 4th one that could be difficult. Yeah, I just want to do this real quick. Yeah, all I gotta do is talk to him. Hi Harry, here are the bean challenge areas. All you have to do is make it through the challenge area and collect all the beans as you go. Once you completed one of the challenges, the next one will open up. Although you don't have to do them all in one go. If you complete them all, you'll be rewarded with something. Let's not forget the red tomato beans. Collect all 100 red tomato beans dotted about in various parts of the school, and you'll get a special reward. Who knows what it will be? Yeah, you just get all 100 to talk to him, but I think that's Fred. Am I right? So with this, we get all the blue beans. Ah. It's for that barrel is coming barreling down. So I didn't go ahead and grab it, so I didn't have to wait there while the barrel possibly come down. So I can tell it ain't that bad. I'll take a couple of shots. I actually used the ball a little too early, but it's fine. That's what you want to get the that potion stuff, whatever for. For stuff like this, these first few areas. You gotta hit a decent amount of times. Well then, Harry, here's a password for you. Scuttle grip. Should make getting to the second floor easier. Yeah, this is the second floor password. Huh? Yeah, at the end we'll also get these cards as well. It's all the 4 hits. So it's Helga Hufflepuff. Yeah, I should show that too, whatever. If you go into the left one or whatever, it just shows you all 4. To get the Alohomora spell, whatever, you gotta collect, I think, the charm ones, all charmed. Bean Shell is 2. This one's the funnest. Well, sounds like the funnest, but I did one thing. I did not miss the jump button. I just ran off. I didn't think about. Honestly, I didn't even think about messing the jump button. You just gotta jump across here while the owl drops the beans. While everything crumbles around us. Just gotta be quick about it. This will train you for the chocolate beans. The last challenge. Yeah, that's it on those. Let's fast forward for the 4th floor, Jellyweed. Alright. Let's get Salazar Slytherin. Yeah, if you want to do 100%, you will have to do this. Because some of those, 2 of these rooms will have passwords for collectible items. Well, they'll have collectible items in it. Forgot to get my file. Fine. That's when you just gotta wait a little bit. There's ghosts walking around and stuff like that, but I don't know if they damage you or not. Because when I actually did this practice or whatever, I just went ahead and avoided them completely. It's not timed or anything like that, so we can take our sweet time. We're just walking around these dim little platforms. Went a little center of that shit. There should be like one more or so. That's probably no, you just gotta figure out where it is. No, not one. Alright. Let's make sure there's no beam up there, not fire. All the time I wait and stuff like that, and I get actually hit. That's the entrance again. The same with this one, you just gotta run around until you find them all, but you gotta remember where you went though. Yep, because it does damage. Let's go like this. Thing is, whenever we die and everything, we have to redo everything. Definitely trying to remember where I went this time. Circle around. That way, okay. I can go up all this way. But it's coming this way. Go ahead and just drop down here. Oh, got a corner. Well, I don't know which one I missed. Oh, there it is. I can see him. Yep. Coming this way again. So these ghost guys are annoying a little bit. Ow. Ah, there you go. That's all of them. Oh, can't get that way. Don't want to die here because I'll have to do it all over again. When you have the last one. What? So that, we gotta... Oh, another password for you, Harry. Blobby jelly. Not sure where it's for though. It's one of the bonus rooms. Oh, that's the last one. Huh? Yeah, Rowena Ravenclaw. Hopefully be able to do the last one quickly. Of course, it's Gryffindor. I'm gonna go ahead and fill my health back up. Doesn't matter on this one because there's no enemies or anything, but we'll be jumping on platforms. And you fall in, you'll die. So I might be cutting some of the stuff out. Depends on how it goes. It's not hard once you do it. I've done it so many times. See how long it takes. That's if I match magic button instead of the jump button. It's not gonna last long. I want to make sure we don't jump too early. I was like usually keeping my fingers on the D-pad the whole time. You want to go a little slow if you never done it though. You don't know what direction all the platforms are going and stuff. I think I jumped too early. Alright, that was it. I had a fun time of trying to get back without dying. Alright, there we go. Alright. Blast of that. That would take me about 10 times or so. Ah, there's another mysterious password. Glove jugular. Not sure where it's for though. I don't even know what it means. But it juggles gloves. Anyway, that's our last of the big four. Geyser, Gryffindor. So the same thing as everybody else. Date unknown, just their name. And yeah. Get out of here. This person's right there. We can go over here. And our nut. I'll paint another time else that one. It's just Silver Knight, Golden Knight or whatever. Can't destroy him or anything. Just want to run through like this. And there you go. Ah, that's a shortcut. Gotta watch out for the barrels. Just want to get that jelly bean right there. Alright, now we can actually get out of here. We're only gonna be able to do on the first class, whatever. Yeah, let's actually go to do it Ron once first. Then we can do the portrait room. Yeah, you gotta go this way. I'm gonna save first. Tell that again. Good night, Harry. Go ahead and go to the portrait room now. So let's see if they're actually in here. Oh, there he is. Morning, Harry. What have you got this morning? Yeah, no, I think it's misleading my timetable. Meet you down in the Great Hall. I want to show you something before class. Don't forget you can use the password portrait to get around the school more quickly. So now we want to go in here. The passwords Fred and George gave us was for this one, and that one, and then these two. Get a little card. Right, this is Quan Po. This Chinese wizard who discovered the uses of powdered fireball eggs. Just don't know how you would have that idea, but okay. Yeah, a little jelly bean in the open and then one in the base. That's why you need the jelly bean challenges to be done. Oh, there we go. Should be 2 bonuses. We got Beaumont Major Marjoribanks or something. Pioneer of herbology discovered gillweed. Alright. That's enough of that. Then we got one more. Little lever right here. Alright. This is Bridget Winlock, famous Arithmancer. Established magic properties of the number 7. Okay. Number 7's magic, I guess. To do that, we can exit here, and that will send us to the Grand Hall. Well, the entrance hall, and then the Great Hall is right here. I'm gonna go on the edges first. Saccharisa Tugwood? Saccharisa? Pioneer beautifying potions. Discover the properties of Bobotuber plus. I don't know what that means. Okay. Alright. So we have one more over here. I need to be able to talk to Ron. Ron always loves to press up there. The last thing on this side. Well, the only thing on this side. Not as our goal is to display the house points. Every house can earn points through good performances, but we can also lose points from our house if we get into trouble. Getting caught by a teacher or prefect while wandering around school at night is a sure way to lose house points. Also, the most points at the end of the school year wins the house cup. Anyway, it's flying lesson next, outside. Mustn't keep Madam Hooch waiting. Now that's what it was flying lesson. Alright, so to go ahead and do a little exploring, then we can do Madam Hooch and call it there, so. Oh, Harry, we got flying lesson now. It's in the practice courtyard. Head out to past the Whomping Willow and you'll find it in the grounds. Looks like I go too far. There we go. Got owls in a few of these places. Hi, Harry. It's worth poking around in bushes to see what you might find. Sit next to one and examine it to see if there's anything hidden inside it. Some bases around the school may also have items in them. A blast with windows should be enough to smash them open. That's Ron. Yeah, let's go up. Also, it's gonna have nuts. Some of them will have jelly beans and stuff in them. I repeat, that will have nothing like that one. Yeah, this cobweb right here. Jelly bean. I'm gonna change it back because I don't think we actually need that one that much out here. As for Starkey, which is studied the use of phases of the moon in potion making. I don't know how that would work, but okay. Another thing up there. Alright, I already checked that one. That's a big boulder. Can't do anything with it yet. Probably a Wingardium Leviosa, but I'm not sure. I think that's everything out here, though. This section. Yeah, it seems that way. Alright. So we can go ahead and move on. This side. It stomps that goblins will come out of them. Alright, don't know what's going on with that one. It should be able to blow up the stomps, but... Yeah, Derwent Shipling ate an entire venomous Titanic for a bit and survived, though it was still purple. No, that's why it's purple. Okay. Some gnomes. I don't know if it's just some of them we can't blow up or what, but I know we can blow some up. Okay, that seems to be that side. Go explore the front here. A bug flying around. Oh, let's see here. Might be using the wrong spell. Let's check it out. Yep, there we are. Using the wrong spell. There we go. Yeah, that's better. Don't follow me. Yeah, it's like I would charge it up all the way and then miss. There's a lot chest. So I don't think there's anything up here. Alright, go all the way back there for that lot chest. What? Yeah, added more stamina. Remember all? Because I got there's spells a few times around here. Kill these gnome guys. Nah, that's Tiger's hut. It's most of this area. Yeah, the front here. Well, for some odd reason it's not shooting it straight forward. Well, just for that stomp. Yeah, it's the Quidditch place. Don't get the owl. Because it talks about Quidditch. Alright, close to our lesson here. Oh, went over there already. Go over here. That should be it though. Nope, except that. Alright. I'm pretty sure that's all of it. I guess L. Yeah, that's Mountain Hooch. Flying practice help. Use your sharp aim to steer your broomstick through the rings. Strapping can help your aim even more. You can also have a boost bar, which fills up for each ring successfully passed through. The more rings you pass through without using it, the longer it will last when you do. Let's get practicing. Oliver Wood. Alright. Go ahead and talk to her. Hello, welcome to Flying Lesson. For the first practice of the year, I'm going to keep things simple for you. Today I would like you to fly through 24 rings as quickly as you can. To pass the lesson, you'll have to complete the challenge in under 90 seconds. Although I'm sure you can do a lot better than that. If you complete this challenge in under 35 seconds, you'd be rewarded a wizard card, so try hard. Use directions on the control pad to steer your broomstick through the rings. Using the L and R buttons, you can strafe in the corresponding directions. Press the A button to accelerate. You can also have a boost bar. You also have a boost bar which gradually fills up for each ring successfully passed through. When you're ready, press the B button to use the boost. The more rings you pass through without using it, the longer it lasts when you... I don't know. Anyway, this probably take you a couple tries, but... you gotta make sure to go up. Maybe a little high. Now I like to aim a little bit for the next one. Now just tap the B button to boost. Be a little quick about it, but missed. Missed time, right? I'd had it, but there we go. I went down here, you're flying as a Briving, but you didn't beat the time. Challenge. So for age you don't win a wizard card. You can return to Flying Lesson whenever you like, so you wish to try and better the time challenge. Simply visit the Broom Shed, which you can find in the school grounds, and choose the challenge you wish to practice. Perhaps you'll win a wizard card the next time. And here's some money. Hi Harry, head up to the common room where you're ready to meet Ron. I will wander around the grounds if you like. Don't forget to use passport portraits as well to get around the school clearly. Saw Broom Shed right here. Alright, check that one. Got you in the door. Just practice one. Yeah, this will keep our records of our time and everything. Ring presses 1, record 35, fly through 24 rings in the fastest time possible. So it's like the same thing. Like I said, just try to get to the first one. And then just that be a little bit to get around the rest. Gotta make sure we line up with the rings though. We don't have to go through them exactly in the middle. Do it until you get it right. Practice. It's like the last bean challenge. There we go. Don't know what time I got because I wasn't paying attention. Alright, got 34. Alright, congratulations, you have a new wizard card. Give us Bob and Wright, famous for developing the golden snitch. There we go. There you go, see what Ron wants. Like I said, I think I get everything, but I'm not certain. Of course, I've been the quickest way in here. Go ahead and save. Save it quick. Alright, hello Harry. I've heard there's a map of the entire school. I don't know where to get it, but I have a feeling my brothers might be able to point you in the right direction. Alright. that's gonna be Harry Potter and the Chamber of Secrets on Game Boy Advance, and I'll just see you guys later.